First off, it's a frackin' long platinum. That's the right franchise, right? Yes, it's a baby game geared toward children, but that doesn't mean it's lacking in content or entertainment value. In this 3 out of 10 difficulty platinum, you will unlock 300 plus characters, play through the story twice, and find over 1,000 Kyber bricks. So yeah, time-wise, it's not instant. My advice? Enjoy the movies and the LEGO humor of it all, play as the characters you hate, and experience the stories you love. Or be mad about midichlorians. I don't know, I'm not your mom. The episodes/movies are abbreviated, but nonetheless, twice you shall play. But don't worry, it's easy. All you have to do is accept all of the missions, win all of the races, complete all of the challenges, and collect all 1,166 Kyber bricks.
Is that a lot?
This portion of the plat, the collecting and exploring, is obviously where you'll spend most of your time, and where the inner Star Wars kid is at peace. Because this is why LEGO games are so fun. TT Games always puts a tremendous amount of detail into the set design, locations, characters, and puzzles, all of which creatively constructed out of LEGO. These games are so charming, and they just feed the nerd's soul. The locations look frame by frame consistent with the movies. The characters not only have fun dialogue that are, well, in character, but also harbor amazing details.
Look how she runs with her head down. That's how she runs in the movie. Those are details.
Even the puzzles are consistent to the world. And speaking of puzzles, you'll need all 9 classes unlocked in order to 100% the game. I really enjoyed the roles and the puzzle design. Though some rules were repeated, they still managed to stay fresh and different enough to keep me interested. And that's really saying something since there's over 20 planets to visit. However, the scavenger class felt really overused for having the least amount of character choice. We could have thrown in a few more scoundrel puzzles, guys. Let's balance a little here. Plus, the Jedi and Darkside characters were practically interchangeable.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Let me circle back to that later. Since I played chronologically, I finally unlocked all of the classes after Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, allowing me to free play through the galaxy between streams. It is also at this point that the quick pick system really shines and is designed for free play, as by default it has all of the classes, making it easy to switch to that proper role. But it also makes it easy to pick who you want for that particular class, which is the best part, right? Free roaming through the galaxy, solving puzzles as your favorite character is definitely one of the main selling points of the Skywalker Saga, and LEGO games in general. Unfortunately, they may not have your favorite character. For instance, I was really surprised to see no characters from the Clone Wars or Mandalorian. Oh wait, here he is. Oh yes, for $2.99. Well, I guess that's better than Cal. Regardless, there is no shortage of choice, and all of the big ones are here, which is needed during a 100-hour plat. You want to switch it up who you're playing, as voice lines and aesthetics do get old, and that's not the only thing. You also run across missions that completely stop your momentum and ask you, more often than not, would you like to go off-world to a planet you've already visited 5 times? Even on a PS5, the loading screens are very much present. Going into hyperdrive is really fun. The first time, not when it's accompanied by this sound, and I have to do 3 rounds per space travel mission. Missions are by far my least favorite thing about this platinum. To be fair,
To be fair.
I think LEGO has a lot of quality of life improvements. For instance, when you've completed a fetch quest, you can teleport right in front of the quest giver. And you can actually buy hints for each puzzle, meaning if you're stuck on a brick and you're not sure what to do, you can buy the hint for said brick, and then it's obscenely easy to Google the answer or solution. You know, this brings me to my next new segment. Here is my some sort of numbered, because I numbered them wrong, list of tips and tricks in regards to platinum hunting and overall gameplay. Number 1, Scavenger's abilities. These are unlocked at episode 6 if you play chronologically, or episode 7, The Force Awakens. At the start of the Skywalker Saga, the first episode of each trilogy is available, meaning if you want to be able to free play quicker, playing the sequel trilogy first is actually your best bet. But who's gonna do that? Not even the Machete fans, am I right? 10 billion stud trophy.
It's a lot of money.
My husband and I finished with well over 25 billion studs without going out of our way to collect and purchasing all of the characters and ships, and a lot of hints, which, bonus tip, you do not need to buy all the ships. It is not a trophy, and we were dummies for not looking at the list, and we just assumed.
Yes, well, you know what happens when you assume. What? I don't know, something about a donkey. It's a stupid American phrase.
Now, of course, as with all the LEGO games, there are multipliers to get you there sooner, so do use them. But even if you get them late, you shouldn't have an issue reaching this trophy naturally as you go about your day 100%ing the galaxy. Buy your favorite characters!
Pew, 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 pew.
Like I said, you should get the 10 bill no problem. So buy your favorite in each class and make the galaxy fun. Upgrades for quality of life. There are a few upgrades I highly recommend getting as early as possible. Attract studs, obviously, the other money ones. There are a few that give you studs for just playing the game essentially, so I recommend maxing them out. Plus, they also allow the ability to skip the puzzle after you get the 10 bill. The only one I don't recommend is paid translator. I never noticed getting paid, it's not that much, and who wants to play C-3PO every time someone doesn't speak common? And who wants to play C-3PO at all?
How rude.
So don't. Though the game specifically wants you to play C-3PO, disassemble, walk through again, and then reassemble on the other side, it's entirely unnecessary and tedious. Play the much cooler BB-8 and go about your day.
I see your point, sir.
Remember our Lord and Vader said that the dark side was pretty cool? Well, they do come very much in handy when it comes to passing puzzles and platforming. I cannot speak to how many times I cheesed a puzzle just by lifting the other character to the brick and then...
crushed it.
I see a few other guides recommend this perk, but personally for me I found it very distracting and overwhelming an already crowded UI. But hey, try it for yourself and see if you like it. You can always turn it off if you don't. Number 5, don't be afraid to Google. This game is huge and not immune to glitches. Chances are you are correct, but the game is glitching and you just have to reload the area. The menu can do so many things. After you finish all of the episodes of the story, it's the only way to replay the levels, so I hope you enjoyed those little, like, you know, stop motion animations at the beginning, because once you're done you will not see them again. And you can use this to your advantage. If you don't finish the level, you don't need to see the loading screen of you going back to the free play galaxy. You can just hop to the next level. You can also set waypoints, which is pretty intuitive. Down on the D-pad is your local map, and the big button is your galaxy map to travel. You do not physically need to go to your ship to space travel. You can actually just click from the galaxy map. I think I'm the only idiot to do this, you know, walk all the way back to my ship in order to travel. But just in case, just travel from the map. Speaking of sad saps, after you take over a capital ship, there are Kyber bricks and challenges on said ship, so don't immediately leave. But if you did, I never would, but if you did, you can easily summon the ship again without traversing space trying to find where you originally found the damn thing. Just be in space, any space, and you can summon that ship to you like a Pokemon. I choose you, Death Star 2.
Funny joke!
It's not funny.
LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is $59.99 at the moment of recording. You get both PS4 and PS5 versions, so if you're a masochist, I mean big Star Wars fan, you can play it in both versions, and 200 plus hours later you'll have 2 platinums.
What the hell am I looking at?
The DLC character packs are $2.99 each, most of which coming with more than 5 characters. Or for $10 more, you can purchase the deluxe edition at $69.99, which includes all of the character packs available so far. This is what we went with, and considering the great character options, aka Mandalorian and Osaka, I'm glad that we did, even if they have no voice lines.
What? Nothing. He didn't even say anything.
If you're a Star Wars fan, this is a must. You can play almost any character, you can walk around any planet, laugh at all the references and deep cuts. However, if you aren't, about the 70-hour mark is when the charm does wear off. The loading screens become cumbersome, and there's just too many planets, and the missions overall, they just suck. They just suck. Though the quality of life changes to the LEGO format are definitely appreciated, the puzzles were really fun. Overall, this one is for the fans, as it should be.
Why can't we just hang out?
Let me know what your favorite LEGO game is, and if you're going into hyperdrive to this one. And as always, happy hunting! If I could shoot the quest giver and he would just give me the Kyber brick that he has in his pocket, I would do it.